Hey guys, it's Attorney Watson here with the Watson Law Firm. Hey, I want to talk to you briefly about uninsured motorist coverage, what it is. In Florida, certainly if you're driving a vehicle, if you have a registered automobile that you're operating, it must be insured. And I hear a lot of people tell me, hey, I have full coverage. When I ask them in my office, do you have automobile insurance coverage? And they say, hey, I have full coverage. Keep in mind that under Florida law, what you're required to have is what's called PIP benefits, and that's no fault coverage. That's insurance coverage to pay your own medical bills, regardless of whose fault it was in the accident. You're also required to have property damage coverage, and that pays to repair someone else's vehicle, someone else's home if you run into it. But what you don't have to have is what's called bodily injury coverage. That pays for someone else's medical bills. And then also uninsured motorist coverage. Your insurance company is required to offer it to you, but you're not required to have it. I would recommend to you to check with your automobile insurance carrier to ask whether or not you have uninsured motorist coverage. What this coverage does is it allows your insurance company to pay for your medical bills in case you're hit by someone who doesn't have insurance. Now just take a moment and think about how many people are on the road right now without insurance. People say, hey, I want the privilege of driving a vehicle, but I don't want to have to spend the money to insure myself. If that person happens to pick up a text, answer a phone call, take his eye or her eye off the road and hits you, seriously injures you, if they don't have insurance, if they don't have assets, you're not going to get any money from them. In fact, if you don't have uninsured motorist coverage, and that's an additional safety net of insurance coverage to cover you, you're going to be left with what's called no-fault benefits, PIP benefits of $10,000. One ambulance ride, a hospital stay is going to eat up that $10,000, and you could be left with a substantial amount of medical bills that either your health insurance coverage would have to pay, or if you don't have it, you would have to pay. Check with your automobile insurance carrier. Ask, do I have uninsured motorist coverage? Do I have coverage to protect myself in case I'm hit by a driver that has no insurance or a driver who has not enough insurance, the bare minimum? They have a $10,000 policy or a $25,000 policy. And a lot of people ask me, well, how much do I get in uninsured motorist coverage? Me personally, I try to insure myself for the worst, so get as much as you can. If you get severely injured or a loved one is severely injured in an accident, you want to make sure you have enough of a safety net to cover you for that severe or significant injury. If you have any questions about uninsured motorist coverage, give us a call at the Watson Firm. We're personal injury lawyers in North Florida, Pensacola, Florida. We also have an office in Fort Walton. Certainly, we're Florida licensed attorneys. If you're hurt anywhere in the state of Florida, give us a call. We handle automobile accidents, personal injury cases, products liability cases. We get involved when you're hurt at the hands of someone else, and we demand justice for you. Visit our website at watsonfirmlaw.com. Thanks for taking the time to view this video. I certainly hope it was helpful.